Well, is it a trend that Red Bull has some kind of internal drama come to the end of a year? Well, last year it was between Checo and Max, now it's between team boss Christian Horner and Red Bull driver advisor Helmut Marko. Well, when I first heard the news, I thought that this was another complete and utterly baseless rumor. But as more reports started to flood in on Twitter by multiple news outlets, and by the way in which Horner and Marko are reacting and defending to it, it does seem like there could be some truth to the rumor. Basically, for the people who are not aware of the drama, from what I understand is that Christian Horner wants Helmut Marko out of the team due to some misunderstandings and disagreements. It could also be down to power related issues. Though Christian Horner is and was the face of Red Bull since its origin at F1, Helmut Marko has been the man known to be in control of things behind the scenes. He controls the driver selection for the Red Bull Driver Academy and has the upper hand to decide who goes to what team at what point. Helmut Marko had full freedom with the operations of Red Bull Racing at F1 due to his strong ties with the late owner Dietrich Mateschitz. But since him passing away late last year before the US Grand Prix, during the winter break, Helmut Marko was reportedly in a pickle on whether to continue his services with the team, as he was a bit uncertain about the way in which the new management would operate. But things quickly seemed to have died down. Allegedly, Horner wanted Mercedes PR officer as the man to replace Franz Tost for the team principal role at AlphaTauri. But as it didn't work out, he persuaded Peter Bayer to take sole responsibility for the AlphaTauri team, but instead Marko signed him for the marketing and organization side of things, whilst signing Laurent Mekies from Ferrari to take care of the sporting side of things. This is just one of the few disagreements that these two have had this year alone. Let's not forget the fact that Horner was against signing Nick De Vries for AlphaTauri this year, whilst Marko was all for it. Whether this is true or not is something that we'd only get to know when things are said officially. So far, the parties on both sides are denying such a rumor. But as they say, there's no smoke without fire. The way in which that these two defend the rumor is making me lift my eyebrows and think twice about it. I would like to believe that everything with Red Bull is running smooth, but it's also hard not to give this rumor a thought. The power struggle can be very real. I mean, Horner has built Red Bull to what it is right now. He developed a very smooth working structure at Red Bull. That's why the team is running as efficiently as they are even during their worst weekend. He has set the bar so high for the organization to operate that we have to give him props for what he deserves. So him expecting some control and power within the team is to be expected after the demise of Dietrich. On the other hand, Marko has given the team and the entire F1 paddock actually some of the finest drivers. Almost half of the grid is filled with Red Bull Academy drivers. Of all the team driver academies, Red Bull is the most successful one. He has given the team and F1 two greatest drivers in the name of Sebastian Vettel and Max Verstappen. So his contribution to the sport and to the team is high, that him expecting to withhold of the power that he had and has is also justifiable. Let's not forget to add that even the board and Max himself is more in favor of Marko than Christian in this case supposedly. Marko has contract with the team to the end of next year, and most likely he'd extend the contract considering he's got the higher ups support behind him. So this is probably going nowhere. Then you might ask, why am I even making this video? Well, I find it crazy that even when things are running unreally good for a team, there is still issues, dramas, etc. I also always thought of Helmut Marko and Christian Horner to have a very smooth working relationship, considering that they have been working together basically since the origin of Red Bull Racing, and they've been through all the greatest of highs and disaster of lows, yet sticking together. So finally hearing a rumor like this perked up some curiosity in my head to think what could be the possible outcome of this if it is even real. Would Christian have the upper hand, or is it going to be Marko still having the controller in his hand? If things get too toxic, will Christian Horner leave the team? All these questions spiked up some curiosity in my head. That's why I'm making this video. So let me know in the comments on what are your thoughts on the matter. Do you think there's any truth to this? Who do you think would come out on top? And what could be the possible outcomes of the situation if this gets serious? Put it down in the comments. I'm curious to know your thoughts and opinion on it as well. If you like this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button and don't forget to subscribe to the Autobahncast YouTube channel if you haven't already. Also hit that bell icon and turn on all notifications so you get notified whenever I upload a brand new video. It's me, your boy Autobahncast aka Vinesh, and I'm out. Love you guys, stay safe, peace.